Happy Thursday, everyone. I just wanted to send you an update about my other child, Jack. He was dismissed from special ed services. We had his triennial IEP uh, on Tuesday, and his speech therapist and his PT said that he's made amazing progress since um, since they've met him. Jacque has been in speech therapy since he was 3 years old. He was identified as speech delayed at his preschool. His preschool teacher noticed that he wasn't communicating like the other 3-year-olds in the class. So it was good that she brought it to our attention because we were able to receive speech therapy services from Orange Unified School District, our home school. And in addition to that, we got him services through Kaiser, our insurance. So when he got diagnosed or when he was identified by the preschool, it was November, and school district time is not very fast because they have to do testing, and during November, December, there's Thanksgiving break, there's winter break. So in reality, no testing was going to be done until January when things resume. So, as somebody who has knowledge about the school district, I was a special ed RSP teacher. My husband is a teacher as well. Um, he has special ed experience. He was special ed, so we know about the system, and we know that early intervention is the utmost important thing to help a child, especially in speech, because speech therapy and physical therapy and things like that, it takes um, a lot of work for them to form the words correctly. It's got to do with the way their tongue moves, their mouth, and they need intense therapies. They need intense sessions. So we have the paperwork going on with the school district. In the meantime, we got assessed by Kaiser, who was able to expedite it faster because it's, I guess, private insurance. So we were able to, from diagnosis to the first session in a couple of weeks. So he got speech therapy, um, I think 2 sessions a week for 30 minutes, and they went to work right away on like just the common letter sounds, his phonemes and his phonics, and maybe I'm not saying those words correctly, but like just the sound of the letters, what it feels like in your tongue, how the air flows, and they all identified him as not having a cognitive delays. It's just speech delay is due to the mechanics of the way his mouth and tongue and stuff. So they needed to work on that. So we did, and he was in intense speech therapy for about 3 years. Because he started 3 until 6. It was super intense, and during that time he had occupational therapy for his for eating because he has sensory issues with his mouth, so he didn't want to try new foods. So OT, and then he was identified um, as needing PT because he wasn't spatially aware. He walks with a very heavy foot, and he's just not very cognizant of how his body move in space. So he has difficulty with spatial awareness and pardon me, and like bumping to things, tripping, falling, things like that. So my Jack had a bunch of delays, but he's 9 years old now, and he's put in so much work, and we are so proud of him because he is so articulate and still a little bit clumsy, but like a lot more graceful than he was if you've seen him maybe even just a year ago or 2 years ago. Um, so my son Jack is receiving an award today at his school, and I can't wait to be there and support him because he's a good egg. I'm so proud of him.